Hello YouTubers, the Flying Ross, and I bring you the dev server patch 1.35. To start out, the most awaited F-86 F2 brings the American jet age top tier with cannons. So as you can see, there's not 3 gun ports but 2 because it has 4 20mm cannons. It has the same flight model as the Dash 5. The Dash 25 has a better climb rate and a little bit worse turning rate, but the same weapons. So you can see 420s with 460 rounds total. So, I mean, you're talking about barely over 100 rounds per cannon. Other things that have changed, obviously the F-86 F-25, looks the same, just a little bit different flight model. P-38G Hawk is new here. The P-40 got moved up a tier, so no longer is it tier 4, it is near tier 5. And that pretty much finishes out the Americans for new aircraft. Supposedly the F6F-3 Hellcat has gotten a different flight model. Something that I really we're going to have to test like in actual gameplay against players, and right now we're just not getting that. So into the Germans, nothing really new except for the BF-109E1, which has 4 7.92 machine guns. Pretty much it looks like every nation got tier 5, but the Russians really, and Japanese, because screw the Japanese, right? But yep, so you can see a whole new, a lot of aircraft and new yaks, a bunch of new yaks. You got the LA-5F and LA-5 there. MiG-15 and MiG-15 BIS. It says it has a different 1 second burst, as you can see right here on the card. It says 8.83 kilograms a second compared to the BIS. This gamer card will come up, which is 10.80, but it's the same exact cannons, and yeah, NR23, same exact cannons. No idea why it's different, but yeah, it is. What else here? Moving on to the British. The British have a new aircraft, the Mark IIA, which pretty much just like the regular 2 that we're all used to, except for this doesn't have any cannons and has the 8 7.7 machine guns. And this is, it says Mark basically 1, and then it says I Bravo. It's supposed to be actually the 2 Bravo, but for some reason they put little I in there. Don't understand why. Nothing's changed, still the same aircraft. But it just got bumped up a tier. And then we have the Spitfire Mark 9 here. Let's see, there was a Spitfire. Wasn't there a Spitfire Mark 9? Oh, they took out the American Spitfire. You can no longer buy the American Spitfire. That is something definitely new. So I had this bought, the regular Mark 9. I don't know why it's not bought here. That's a little weird. But oh well. Japanese has a new heavy attack tier 10 aircraft with a 57mm cannon. I mean, look the size of that thing. That's a huge muzzle. Decent looking aircraft. But yeah, look at the freaking turn time. 18.7 second turn time with a heavy fighter. That's ridiculous. It can outturn pretty much every 109. Trying to look for other stuff. They broke down the KI-61s, so they're not all in one thing. It's actually a line now, and it's actually the line towards the KI-200. So yeah, I mean, that looks pretty much it. Trying to look for other stuff here, making sure I got everything. A20 still tier 5. Trying to see if they bumped up or lowered any tiers as well. See, I do have the F9F on live server and the Shooting Star, and I have the BTD, and yeah. Well, I also have the freaking. I have the American Spitfire, but it's not here either. So interesting. Oh, FWA5. I missed that. And this is actually big news. This is the regular A5 and the A5U2 got moved up. Or actually, it's the same thing. This one just got inputted. The A5 has, let's see, 2 7.92 machine guns, 2 20mm cannons and there's just 2 different kinds of cannons. The MG151 and the MGFF-M. I would actually have to do some research on that to see what the hell the difference is. So, pretty decent firepower there for tier 10. Look at some of the stats here. 5.17 kilograms a second. 24 turn time, 14 rate of climb. So actually better rate of climb than A5. And I don't have the additional pods on here. Can you actually get pods for this one too? Oh, you can. You can get pods for this as well. So you can add another 2 weapons to that. So you could have you could have 6 cannons. That's ridiculous. And this pod, how much this adds? This one adds 420s to wing pods, and this one adds. Oh no, this is rockets, is it? Oh, that's only rockets. It's not cannons. Darn. I got excited. But then the Japanese one is the A5 model, the tier 10 one. So here we can actually look at a fully upgraded one. So we got 2 sets of 20s. Select air target for that, universal for that, air targets. Put this in the service. See if we can get a game. Probably not. But as you can see, some new aircraft. I know there's a lot of flight model changes. And unfortunately, I just don't have the lines in here, and I really don't have the time to sit here and grind it out to go play it. I think I might just try to delete my copy of the dev server and reinstall it, and that would be a more less time-consuming event than trying to grind out another freaking couple million to buy those aircraft on the dev server. Yeah, we're not going to wait. So, that's the patch 1.35 preview. I will probably try to delete my copy and then get back in here. I don't know why they have 2 MiG-15s. It's so stupid. And especially because this aircraft is already, like, wrong. It's historically inaccurate. It does not have a weapon, power. It does not have afterburner. And anyone that wants to freaking challenge me on that, go freaking do some research. The first aircraft to have an afterburner was a MiG-17. So, yeah, MiG-15 does not have afterburner. So, oh yeah, here we go. Premium B-25J. is a Russian premium B-25. If it loads up here. Pretty neat color scheme. Looks like a little bit different mounting on the 50 cals though. The 50 cals are usually not mounted in that fashion. Holy. Yeah, holy barrel in the back. Those are some large 50 cals back there. It says M2s, but I'm almost positive those look huge. Let's see here. I guess not. I guess it's just the color scheme. Long load time for these. Yep, so different placement for this machine gun. And what else? Different bomb weights and load packages. And obviously if you bought this would all be this locked or fully unlocked. Now I gotta look for all the premium aircraft, make sure there's nothing new. Because I don't like to repatch notes. Yeah, if the Hellcat's flight model gets changed, this right here will be an awesome plane to fly. If it's actually really changed, this will be a great way to grind this tier 7 Hellcat right there. Oh, Ki 96 premium Japanese heavy fighter. 220s and a 37 to about a little over 2.5 at 2.67 kilograms a second. Again, crazy turn time, 18.7 turn time, 19.5 climb. Other than the ridiculously small ammo capacity, this will be an aircraft to deal with, for definitely sure. So guys, I hope you liked the video, and check back later for maybe some more dev server this weekend. Fly safe.